Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a little bit D&D, Cult of the Dragon, a D&D Adventure. We left off last time, and kind of, rewinding a little bit. You guys entered Daggerford. You set up a little bit of a, not necessarily a trap, but you wanted to have the Harpers stop the caravan. They were unable to do so. And the caravan proceeded into Daggerford, where you stopped and had a nice little chat with Leosin. You discussed sort of your next stage of the plan, which I believe you decided that you are going to have the Harpers run ahead and have them track the cultist carts as they enter the city, and then you're going to meet up with them, I think, yes?
Correct.
Sounds like it could be correct.
Okay. But yeah, you guys went around and you hit up the markets a little bit and did a little bit of praying and that sort of thing. And we'll kind of fast forward a little bit because we did leave off in the tavern, but we are jumping ahead to the next morning where the caravan is getting ready to leave. And again, if you guys want to do anything special, let me know. But yeah, we're basically just... It's about 8 a.m. The caravan is setting up. You guys head back to your carts. And things get rolling again.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and switch us back to one of the caravan maps. We'll just do this one. So, I'm going to say the caravan rolls for 2 days. And we are at the evening of the second day where you once again stop and set up the tents for the night. As I draw in our little tents here. And Caden, as he always does, he comes down to hang out with you guys.
Caden is the real master of the cultists.
I kept telling you there was something fishy about his story.
So Caden says to you guys, "Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. I don't know what it was about today's trip, but it just went on forever."
Did you try doing anything to pass the time?
Not really. Did you guys see that weird wagon that passed us going the other direction? It was like really fancy and it was like surrounded by like 10 guards. I wonder who that was.
Oh, I must have missed that one.
Really? How could you? It was so big. There were so many people. I don't know, maybe some highborn lord or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably means it's above what we need to worry about, doesn't it?
So, what are you guys gonna do tonight? Anything fun?
Well, more of the same.
Define fun.
Huh? I don't know. Did you bring some games?
And where would we have had room to pack games?
You know, something small, like some cards or something.
I'm not much into gambling. That seems more of a Gex type of thing.
Yeah, you're probably
Wait a
right.
minute. Wait, hasn't he been a part of every one of the contests?
Yeah, we know what Gex's fun looks like, and that's usually getting Jonathan drunk.
I deny it ever happening. Said that one time with the centaurs. And that wasn't my fault. That stuff was unreasonably strong.
Okay.
And Gex definitely cheated there.
As Gwendora comes down, she hears you say that, and she says, "Who cheated? What's going on down here?"
The goblin just likes to cheat when drinking.
That's coming
Does he
from a
now?
guy. He can't hold his liquor.
Really, Mr. Gex? Jonathan can't hold his liquor?
Well, he can hold it, but then he usually passes out with it.
Or do I just make you think I did? So that you take my shift.
He's pretty convincing, eh, Jalen? We had to carry him. Pretty good.
Yeah, right?
You should take that acting to Waterdeep. Make a lot of money.
Carry him. He's not even that heavy. And she comes over to you and tries to pick you up.
Oh, I bet you can't carry him all the way to his tent and throw him in it.
One.
I didn't have her sheet
I don't
ready.
think she's gonna throw him anywhere. She might.
No problem. So she literally picks you up and like throws you over her shoulder.
You two kids have fun.
Come on, guys.
She starts to spin around like she's airplane spinning you.
Nice.
She spins and spins and spins, and then she puts you down.
Can you go faster?
Give me a con save. Okay, so you're fine. A little dizzy there, Jonathan, as she kind of pushes you.
I'm fine. You should try that with Gex.
Yeah, it's a great idea. And she goes over to Gex. And
Misty
all right,
step. Misty step.
I was gonna say she tries to pick you up. So did you want to try something?
What?
Yeah. So do you Misty step away? Or we can do a strength versus dex.
Actually, because he is wearing the new robe. Can she actually grab him?
So that's interesting. So I wonder what the rules for that are exactly. Like you don't. Is it only
You're not in combat.
I was gonna, is it only somebody who wishes ill intent upon you?
She wanted to pick me up. That's ill intent.
All right, I will let you react to this. So she
Let me see.
she goes to
Okay.
grab you. Okay, she misses. Anyway,
Oh.
so maybe you just like duck out of the way.
Too fast for you.
Ah, come on, Gex. We're just having fun.
Yeah, that's a young person's thing. Why don't you pick up Jonathan again? I'm too old for that.
What? Afraid you get dizzy? Thought you could. Thought that didn't happen to you. Oh, should be quiet.
I'm 3 foot nothing. Of course she can pick me up and spin me around. That's not a challenge for her.
Now the challenge for you is how you respond to that happening.
Okay, I got an idea. Nah, well, it's fine. It's fine. So what brings you down here?
Oh, I just thought I'd come down to see how you guys are doing. She like goes over to the fire and finds like a log to sit on.
Uh, no, because I don't want any ill will, but here, I know you can handle this. And he's gonna pour up some of the centaur ale and give it to her.
Oh, what is this? The good stuff?
I think I told you about it. Our adventures with the centaurs.
Oh yeah. So this is this is the good stuff they made.
Yeah, this is stuff.
Do not give Caden any of that.
Oh, come on, Jalen, why not? I want to try it.
No.
Is it that
sorry,
bad?
kid. Yes, Jonathan.
Doesn't it pretty much just tastes like straight alcohol.
So she takes the glass that you're offering and she downs it like very, very quickly. And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's good. Mmm."
Yep, that's good stuff. So how's your time in Daggerfoot?
Oh, it was all right. We just went to one of the taverns and had some good food and enjoyed a nice soft bed for once.
Yeah, I was wondering if you actually got a little time off. They kind of work you pretty hard, don't they?
Ah, it's not bad.
Caden, what did you do in Daggerford?
Oh, I found this pub where there was a bunch of bards, and they were singing and dancing and doing all kinds of fun stuff. So I just kind of hung out there, and it was very entertaining to watch.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I would have hung out with you guys, but I didn't know where you went. It's kind of a big town. I didn't want to go looking all over the place.
Oh, we split up and did our own thing for a little while and then met back up later.
Do you play an instrument, Caden?
Oh no, I'm not good enough for any of that.
Did you ever try?
No, not really.
Hey, you never know. It might be something you're good at.
I don't even know which one I'd want to start with. There's so many. I don't know. Is there one that you recommend that's like a good starting instrument?
I'm no bard. I can't even carry a tune. But I used to hear a lot of people using the lute, kind of stringed instrument.
Yeah, I know there's like the stringed ones and then there's like the air ones. I feel like the string ones would be hard because you're having to like move your fingers and yeah, it's weird. Be a lot to learn.
Oh, you mean like the air lute, like this? And he starts strumming in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm pretty good. Hey, give it a shot, kid. Come on, let's break off a little tune for us.
Oh, I think I'll just leave that for you.
You gotta try something, kid. Just like the hunting. You gave that a shot, right?
Yeah, I
Gave it
think
a
I
shot.
think I'm pretty good with a bow.
You got a good teacher in Jalen.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't know. Do you think I could learn some of that magic stuff that you guys do? I don't know too much about it, but isn't there... I don't know. Do you have to be like born with it, or can you like learn it later on? I feel like I've heard both. I don't know which is true.
Depends on the type of.
Yeah, what he said.
So what kind of magic could I learn?
Well, I mean, you could go into a contract with some deity and perhaps give your soul to them, or perhaps sign some sort of agreement and to go into sort of indentured servitude. And but I don't recommend any of that stuff. As far as the others, I don't know. Maybe Jonathan knows more about that.
Wait, you're joking, right? Nobody would do that. I don't believe that, Gex. That's silly.
Yeah, that's silly. Yeah.
Yax? What? Who
do
would
that.
ever do that?
Well, technically, I didn't do that either.
Right.
No, seriously. Okay, here's the story. So, I told you about the person that kind of showed me some kindness and stuff like that. Okay, after that, I was starting to do some good deeds around the city, helping out. Some people were struggling, and I came across this dagger. Found it when I was helping a friend of mine was kind of lost down in the sewers in Waterdeep, and came across it, and it spoke to me.
Wait, what? The weapon talked to you?
Yeah, at least to me it does every now and then. But yeah, I'll let you hold it.
Wait.
Yeah.
This dagger is a talking dagger?
Yeah, it sort of. The dagger is not what really cares about. Somehow, the entity speaks through the dagger, so to speak.
So what you're saying is that either you're crazy and hearing voices in your head, or you've been carrying around a spy with you this entire time.
No, neither one of those things. Because Before I met this person through the dagger, I couldn't do magic. Afterwards, I could. So there's some truth to it. Ah, here, you can hold it.
So you sold your soul to a dagger of unknown origin.
No. I didn't sell my soul to it. I made an agreement with it because it saw that I was trying to do good, and so it wanted to help me. It's the one that told me to head towards the greenest to help out because there was some evil in the world that was coming about.
Okay. And he kind of holds out both of his hands. And you can see he's kind of like closing his eyes a little bit.
What? Hey, you want it? Hey, you can hold it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, see, other than the scabbard's kind of elaborate, there's nothing to it. Pretty average dagger. It's known as Shepherd's Thorn.
I don't hear anything.
Sorry, it just talks to me. Jax is thinking to himself, wow, I wish I knew the message cantrip right now.
Okay, this is kind of creepy. You can have it back.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever want to work with a talking dagger. It sounds weird.
Hey, he's actually a pretty nice guy. Or being, as it were. Okay, now that I brought down the mood.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of hanging around the campfire, just chatting. Another night that you guys have seen many, many times. Is there anything in particular you want to do this night?
Not as far as I know.
I don't think so.
Okay. Once again, you see Caden has like a little sleeping bag, and he kind of passes out in front of the fire. You've seen him do it before. Gwen-Nora, again, spends the night trying to hang around Jonathan a little bit, and at some point she gives you a punch, and then kind of walks away, and she says goodnight to you.
You know, Jonathan, you are never, ever going to get it that easy again in your life.
Okay, Jalen.
But yeah, the night passes without incident. And you guys wake up in the morning. And you hear a scream coming from the carts behind you.
Here we go again.
I am remaining in my tent.
So who's currently outside their tents? Is it just Jonathan?
I would be.
All right.
Jonathan probably be the first one out.
All right. So only Jonathan sees this. You see one of the ladies just take off running towards the front of the caravan.
What's going on out here?
Something's happening over at the caravan back here. We should go check up on it.
So you come around Gus's cart to find him on the ground, and the other lady like over top of him, like shaking him like, wake up, wake up, wake up. But as you approach his body, you can clearly see that he's been stabbed multiple times.
What happened?
I don't know. I just woke up and he was just laying here.
Jalen, you see if you can find any clues. I'm gonna go look for the other lady.
So you don't have to go too far because the other lady went up and grabbed Hayden, and you see them like walking down towards the where you guys are at. Wait, where did she? But he's not alone. Gwenora is with him, and then one of the guys you've been inspecting is also with him. So he comes down here. Oh wait, I gotta move her so she comes back down here, and then he comes. So Hayden takes a good look at the body and says, "Did anyone see anything?"
Jalen and I just heard scream and came over to see what was going on.
And you see the guy kind of whisper something to Hayden. And he says, where's Mr. Gex?
He stayed back at camp because he knew Gus doesn't like him.
I will need him to come here if one of you can grab him.
Okay. Hey, Gex.
What is Gus saying I did now?
Gus is dead. Hayden's wanting you to come over.
Whoa. Are you kidding me?
I wish I was.
Okay. Well, Mr. Rupert, I guess I better go over there. I was here the whole time, sir.
Yeah,
I know you were.
I might be over in a moment to see what's going on, but for now, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Caden, stay here with Mr. Rupert.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Gex. Now, I must ask you. Now, it's a small caravan, and the word gets around. And we've been on this journey for quite some time. You know, it's been made well aware that the two of you did not exactly get along, or at least as he said. So I have to ask you, and I need the truth. Did you kill him?
What was the last thing I told you? I promised you I would not do. I would not go near his wagons or him for the rest of the trip of the caravan. So no, I didn't do it. I can't kill him if I don't see him or near him.
And the guy, this is Joe Johnson, says out loud, "Well, Hayden is clearly lying. And you know what
Who are you?
You know what the caravan rules are.
Who
one
are
is-
you anyway?
And how would you know that he's lying?
How dare you interrupt me when I'm speaking with the caravan master? You keep your
You're
mouth
accusing my
shut."
friend of murder with no proof.
As I was
I
saying, caravan master, the rules are clear. If someone on the caravan murders another, they are evicted from the caravan. Both him and his teammates are to be removed.
Who are you?
He's probably the one that killed Gus.
No. Yeah, I just asked who he is because.
Oh, I'm just making a point. You can't just go accusing people without proof.
Yeah, I know. You're a very fiery paladin, by the way. 1 second. So, again, who are you?
I am Joe.
Okay, Joe. But, I believe you are a driver in this caravan, much like me. Again, what authority do you have?
I have no authority here. I am simply pointing out
Thank
what
you.
has happened.
Then you have no authority, so we'll let Hayden speak. Thank you.
And as this like argument is happening, Gwenora comes over to Jonathan, and she almost whispers to you, like, Jonathan, is there any chance he did this?
No chance at all.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because I am bound by rules here. Like, I have to enforce the rules of the caravan. And you guys have been so nice. I hate to do this. If I have to.
Can Gex hear that?
Give me let's do perception. 11 or higher.
19.
Okay, yeah, you heard that.
Can I look at the state of the body?
Yeah.
So Gex would come up there. Well, I'm smart enough to know that if I would have done it, I wouldn't have left the body to be found.
All right, everybody. All right, settle down. So, let us assume for a moment that Mr. Gex and Jonathan and his party were not involved. Then who did commit this crime? Ladies, did you see anything? And they both just kind of like shake their heads. Mr. Johnson, I hear what you are saying, and what you're saying is correct. If one member of the caravan severely harms or murders another one, them and their party, are evicted from the caravan here on the spot. But we don't have enough evidence to prove one way or another unless somebody can bring me something. Right here, right now.
Besides all the stabbed wounds, what state of the body what state of the body is it? Like, is it a fresh kill or is it a few hours old?
It's a few hours old, so it happened at some time of the night. So when Hayden says that to Joe, you can see he gets visibly, like, frustrated. And he goes on to say, well, it seems like no justice will be here today, Caravan Master. And he walks off.
Good day to you. Thanks for helping us solve the crime.
Why was that guy even here? They have avoided all interactions that have happened on this journey so far, and suddenly he's here demanding that we get evicted?
So are you saying that to somebody in particular or just kind of out loud?
Kind of out loud.
Well, if, ladies, would you like us to wrap his body and put it in the carts, or should we bury him here? What would you like to do? And so they kind of talk for a second and just say, yeah, just find a nice spot and bury him here. Gwendora, if you would assist in finding a good burial spot for him. So she like kind of like wraps up him. Oh, go ahead.
Before you do that, shouldn't we investigate a little bit more? I mean, no offense to the body.
Well, if you would like to, Mr. Gex, feel free. To me, it looks like he was stabbed to death. I don't know what more we can find. Unless one of you have some sort of spell to deal with this sort of thing.
Well, maybe give me a few moments. And he's gonna kind of sit down and start to meditate because he wants to cast detect magic, a ritual spell.
So again, just to double check on that spell does not detect residual magic. It'd be magic that's there and now.
Any magic, like even if there was like residual, it'd still be like magic. So.
For how long?
It's basically for the duration of my spell, it'd be the presence of any magical effects. So.
Okay, I'm gonna say there's nothing there.
Phooey.
So if I could ask, Mr. Gex, what exactly was that spell meant to do?
Well, I was trying to see if maybe there was some magical means that may have caused it to happen. There's all kinds of ways that those sort of wounds can be done magically. that would look like potentially stab wounds and such like that. So I was trying to see that, and also if the body had been levitated or held via magic and such.
You know, in my travels, I have heard of a spell. And I wish somebody here had it. I'm assuming you don't, otherwise you would have brought it forward. I believe it's called Talk with Dead or something similar to that. I would say that as a detective, something like that would be very useful.
Yeah, sadly, that is not something that I have. But I have also heard of this with some of my other friends, little dark magics. But yeah, I've heard that.
Well, if no one would care to perform any other rituals, we will proceed.
Pardon, ladies, was the body found here on the road, or was that your campsite, or?
Yeah, it was right there where it is now.
Alright, do you mind if I may just look around the cart a little bit?
Sure, I guess.
Please, everyone, watch what I'm doing. I'm just looking maybe some tracks or anything like that. Maybe drag marks or something like that.
Give me either investigation or survival, maybe? Probably investigation.
Yeah, he's kind of actively looking for stuff. Yeah, cool.
Nah, there's been too many people running around. There's tracks everywhere.
Yeah. Wish we known about it closer to when it happened or something like that. I can't really make heads or tails of anything, but just that there's been a lot of people around the body. I am sorry. Gus and I did not get along. I don't know why he hated me so much. Maybe he had a run-in with a goblin in the past or whatever, but as much as I didn't like the guy, I didn't want him dead.
Can I also investigate?
Yep. Yeah, again, there's too many, like, tracks. His cart is an older cart. It's really been marked up.
Your turn, Jalen.
My turn to do what? I've just been standing and listening to you guys ramble.
Aren't you gonna look for something that stands out?
What stands out is a dead body with knife wounds. I didn't see any indication of blood on the two girls.
Yep, they do look clean.
Oh. Can I roll a medicine check?
For what purpose?
Or determining what actually killed him?
Okay.
Because, like, while he has been stabbed, that's not necessarily what actually killed him.
Okay. So, upon further investigation of the body, it looks like he was stabbed once in the stomach and then stabbed a second time right in the right chest area.
Yep, looks like that's what killed him.
And of course, he bled out.
So he bled out. He didn't die immediately.
I mean, probably within seconds.
Still odd that nobody would have heard a sound, because seconds is still time for him to have made some noise.
Roll me another investigation check, and we're gonna throw this in with medicine, basically. Okay. I gotta look at one thing here real quick. But you decide to, like, really look over the body. And I just need to see... Okay, that one's that. So he had like a shirt on. And like the stab wounds were like through the shirt. So you decide to take the shirt off. And as you look at his, and it was also like a long sleeve shirt. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. One thing you notice when you're removing the shirt is so it's a long sleeve button-up shirt, but not all of the buttons were like buckled, if you know what I'm saying. Like, let's say there's like 6 or 8 buttons that go from top to bottom, and most people would have all of them buttoned. His was not. There was only 3. And so when you undo those 3 and open up the shirt to get a really good look at the stab wounds, you notice that his chest is like deformed. Like the skin on his upper chest area is deformed. And it looks like he got hit with acid damage. Like an acid attack or acid damage of some type. And you would presume that maybe whoever killed him like rebuttoned his shirt, but didn't do it all the way.
Is there a bunch of blood on the ground around where the body was?
There is, yep.
Well, something more than just a stabbing definitely happened here. He appears to have some sort of acid marks on his chest.
Acid marks. What could have caused such a thing?
I don't know. Just makes me wonder even more why nobody seemed to have heard anything.
Well, is it possible that this acid could have incapacitated him in some way?
I suppose, depending on what type of acid, but acid normally would just cause damage. And I mean, I suppose if the pain was high enough, it could have caused him to pass out.
Well, he was quite old.
I also don't think he was wearing his shirt when he got hit with this acid. So I kind of have to wonder if the stabbing was more to misdirect away from the acid strike.
Are you thinking maybe he was tortured or something?
Possibly.
Well, gentlemen, I understand this is a sensitive issue, but we do need to kind of get going here at some point.
Understood.
And if there's nothing else, I will have Gwenora take the body away.
Well, ladies, can you drive this cart?
Yeah, I think so. So,
Okay, but let us know if you need anything.
yes, you see Gwenora, like, take him out into the trees.
Well, before we get back on the road, let's give his cart an inspection and then get back with our gear and head on out.
Yeah, you'll see the ladies start looking like through their stuff. Well, it looks like everything's here. I'm just not sure what we're gonna do with all of it. I guess sell it?
Sounds like it's yours now.
At some point, Rupert did go over there and saw what happened, and he didn't really say much. He just kind of listened. But as you guys are heading back to your carts and you're getting ready to take off, he would say to you, "Hey, that's crazy."
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Again, sorry, Mr. Rupert, I didn't want to bring any bad will upon your name or the cards.
No, you gotta find Mr. Gex. I mean, just add this to the list of strange things to happen on this trip, and again, without the three of you, I don't think we would have made it this far. Just strange that things keep happening. But we're almost home.
It's also very strange that that guy came down to accuse you when if you were going to do something about Gus, you would have done it weeks ago.
Yeah. I didn't care for him, but I wouldn't waste time with getting in trouble, killing him. I just say we definitely keep our eyes out. I'm starting to think they know that we know, and they're trying to get us off this caravan.
You think
I don't
they
know why.
killed
We're almost done.
I don't know either, but just very strange that they would even try to do something like that. I don't know.
So with that, you guys hear the horn go off, and the caravan starts to move again. And once again, if you guys want to do anything special before I'm about ready to say, let me know. But 2 weeks go by without incident. And you guys have made your way to Waterdeep. So I'm going to switch this maps here real quick. This is a massive... Oh, wait. Sorry, that's the wrong map.
Oh, that's scarier.
You guys aren't going there. Hold on. Oh, that's right. There we go. Anyway, I was saying this is a massive map, and so we are down in the far right corner. I gotta readjust it for the stream here. But yeah,
That's a lot of names.
after your guys' a very, very long journey, you have finally made it to Waterdeep. So you come in, the entire caravan comes in the south gate. And you guys are basically in like a little bit of a holding pattern. And it's kind of what has already been mentioned to you, to where each cart goes through the like checkpoint and then they're released into the city. So you guys are towards the end here, so you're just kind of like hanging out.
Oh, finally back here in Waterdeep.
As you guys are hanging out, you see Leosin. I don't have an icon for him right now, but you see Leosin kind of ride up to you guys on a horse, and he says, "Good morning, gentlemen. How's it going?"
Good morning.
Morning to you. Going well.
Our plans are underway. I'll see you guys once you get through the checkpoint. And then he turns around and like rides rides back into the city. So you guys get to the point where your carts go through the checkpoint, and Rupert actually has you guys get off the checkpoint, or off the carts, and he gets off the cart, and he says, well, gentlemen, it's been an honor serving with you.
You as well, sir.
No, really, I do appreciate it, and like I said, this was a strange trip. I'm glad we made it, and I do truly believe that if it weren't for the three of you, we would not have made it, and that would have been a first. So you have some money that is owed to you, and so here's what I would like you to do. And he gives you like a little parchment paper. And he goes on to say that his shop is at C86 Traders Way. So when you're ready for your payment, just meet me there, and I'll get you guys paid up.
Appreciate that, sir.
But yep, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you then.
Thank you, Mr. Rupert.
So he actually has some like servants waiting for him at the gate, and he like flags them down. The servants come, and they actually drive the carts to his shop. So now that you guys are on foot, you guys are kind of walking kind of like in towards the city a little bit, and you see kind of like a little tent that's set up with like some tables, and you once again see the markings of like the trade association. Hayden and Gwenora are there, and Gwenora actually like approaches Jonathan, and she kind of like looks down at the ground a little bit, and then she kind of looks at you, and she says, hey, Jonathan. It's been great to get to know you over the past couple months.
Yeah, I feel the same.
If you're interested in, hanging out sometime, or whatever, I actually have a house in the city. And here's the address. Feel free to come by whenever you want. And she gives you the note, and the note says N64 Horn Street.
I shall keep that in mind. You have a wonderful day.
Also, I'm gonna throw this in. Go ahead.
I hope to see you around sometime.
Yeah, that'd be great. Also, Mr. Jalen and Gex, good to see you guys too.
Right. See ya.
Be safe.
So she kind of walks off, and Hayden actually comes up to you guys. And he's carrying some sacks. And he says, well, gentlemen, we made it. Definitely an odd trip. Very odd indeed. The association and I would like to thank you for your services in rescuing me and everything that you helped out with. We greatly appreciate it. And so here's a little bit of an extra payment of 50 gold for each of you.
Thank you. We were just doing our job that Mr. Rupert hired us for, but you're welcome.
Also, for the record, I don't believe you killed Gus. I don't know what happened there. There's definitely something fishy going on, and I don't know what. But I don't believe it was you.
I appreciate you saying that. So I was just felt bad that seemed like causing some issues with him in the caravan because of me.
Well, good luck to you, gentlemen. If you ever want to be hired for the caravan again, we would gladly take you.
Well, thank you very much, sir, and we'd like to thank you as well.
Yes. Good luck to you. Quick out of character, when you look at the wider view of the map, I have marked out those points of interest with little red dots. So C68, T46, N64, and then there's another one that I haven't told you about yet. So since there's like so many numbers and so many streets, it's just easier if I put little dots.
Yeah, word is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the TS80 street.
PS80.
TS80.
Oh, TS80.
Maybe Vic 20. Is it?
He's too young for that.
I know.
I learned computer programming on a Trash 80.
Oh, you're talking about
Same.
calculators.
No, they were computers.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking about those calculators everybody had.
Smaller memory than some of those new calculators, but yeah.
Yeah, the TRS-80 was the Tandy equivalent to the Commodore 64.
Oh.
Back in the day of Radio Shack. Oh my gosh.
So just to double check, not that I'm RPing this entire thing, but so do you guys go ahead and just make your way towards the main gate then?
Yeah, I think
I think
our
so.
next mission is to link up with Leosin and get on that probably as soon as possible.
Yeah, to make sure we don't lose contact with the Harpers that are trying to spot them for us.
Actually, I should just go ahead and add a Leosin marker here. But yeah, as you guys approach the main gate, he's drunk a giant potion.
Whoa.
Leosin is really Gojira.
Oh, hold on. That thing just broke on me. But yeah, you guys find him at the main gate. I gotta do it again. Hold on. There we go. And yeah, he's on a horse, and so he's right here. Boy, I bet you guys are glad to be off that caravan after being on there for 2 months.
Yeah, it was definitely a long time for one mission.
All right, I think we have them. We've set up a train of Harpers, and basically we just gotta follow the trail and see where it ends up.
Okay.
And sorry, I don't have any other horses, and so he actually gets off his horse and he just kind of walks with you guys. So let's head up this way. We're gonna head up the high road. We'll see where these guys went. And this,
Jonathan's back there still contemplating what to do about Granora.
Don't worry, I wrote the address down. Come on.
so yeah, this city is like massive. Like it takes, and Gex might be able to add a little bit more to this, but it takes like well over an hour to walk the city. Most people hire there's almost like a taxi service of like little carts and stuff that go all over the city, and so a lot of people hire one of those to go from point A to point B.
Actually, Gex was about to. Can't believe the Hoppers aren't even getting us carriages for this. What's the deal?
Do you actually say that, or do you just kind of?
He's kind of just mumbling to himself, kind of.
Okay. But yeah, guys, let's. We're gonna head up this way and then meet up with my first informant. He should be able to give us some information. So you guys walk for probably a good like 5-10 minutes as you get to this crossing right here, and then you see a guy that was like leaning up against a building. He kind of like steps out and then walks over and talks to Leosin.
As we're going around here, Gex is also kind of keeping an eye out to see if there's anybody watching us.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. So as you guys are walking forward and you get to this little crossroads section here, out of the corner of your eye, like something on top of one of these buildings moves, and you like quickly like glance up, and it's actually something that you've seen before, where it looks like something like flies into the air and disappears. But you catch it again like midway happening. So it's like it happens, and that's when what caused you to like to look up real quick, and then by the time you look, it's gone.
I got a bad feeling, guys. Remember when I saw that on the caravan, that clearing right before we were attacked? I said I saw something. I just saw it again, but it was over on one of the rooftops over there. And he's just kind of saying that kind of low, just so Jonathan and Jalen can hear, even though if they're just looking at Leos or whatever they're doing.
So Leosin says to you guys, all right, my informant says we need to head to River Street, and then from there we'll get more information.
Okay.
Do we just want to walk this, or do we want to try and grab a little a ride and go from spot to spot with some assistance?
I think we should walk.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Your officers are scouting on this. They are kind of trying to be inconspicuous, right?
Well, that's what I told them.
Okay.
So you guys spend a good solid like 15-20 minutes walking all the way up to River Street.
All right.
Keep your eyes peeled, guys.
That's why we're walking.
So once you get here, you see another guy that was like casually like leaning across a building or across like a wall or whatever. Come to Leosin and kind of like say something to him and then kind of like walk off. Okay. So it sounds like we gotta go, we gotta keep walking this way. Sounds like their carts went in this direction and then tried to do a like fake out, and then they ended up, they used like some of these side streets in here, and they just kept going north. Yeah, if you guys see anything, let me know. You guys have seen their carts way more than me, but I think we got a ways to go yet. I don't think they're gonna stop anywhere around here. We'll head to my next guy. Yeah, as you're like walking through the streets, you guys are seeing a lot of carts going back and forth. There's just a lot of people everywhere. Like, you guys have spent so much, literally like the last 2 months, like in the wilderness basically, and now all of a sudden you're surrounded by just a ton of people.
Home sweet home.
All right, hold on here 1 second. Okay. So he kind of like ducks onto this little side street here and kind of goes towards this one building where there's another guy. You see they have like a quick little conversation. All right, sounds like they went this way. Man, when was the last time you guys did this much walking?
I don't know. It's been a while. Sorry, with short legs.
Okay, we're supposed to meet my next guy at the intersection up here. And so this guy comes out and he actually speaks to all four of you. All right, he says, all right, Leosin, we have them. They have a warehouse on Black Dog Alley. All three of their carts are parked out front. So Leosin turns to you guys and says, well, guys, you want to go take a look?
That's what we're here for.
All right.
Sounds good.
So you guys make your way. Or go ahead.
What time of day is it?
I'm gonna say you actually got to Waterdeep like fairly early in the morning, so it's maybe like noon.
Okay.
All right, so you guys make your way to like the corner of Black Dog Alley, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch us maps here.
Hey, Horn Street, isn't this close to Jonathan's girlfriend's house?
That's what I got written down.
Be quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna reposition some tokens here real quick. I'm gonna say these guys are not there right now. One second, everybody. All right. So we have us a nice zoomed in picture of the alley here. So you guys basically, you're probably not standing where I just put you. You're probably like here. So you're coming around the corner of this building right here. And you look across the way, and you can see where their 3 carts are, and you can see those 3 guys unloading some carts into like a big warehouse.
Are we able to see what kind of items they're unloading?
No, you're not. Not from this distance. Well, there's your 3 guys. So what do we want to do about it?
Well, we need to find out what's in there.
You want to just walk up and ask them?
Probably not the best idea. I could probably walk up pretty close.
Well, I got you guys to here. The rest of this is your crazy plan, not mine.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. Gex, it's time for you to go to work, buddy.
Yep, I'm on it.
And I want to work myself kind of around the buildings and over to here without being seen.
Where do you want me in position?
You got to go inside.
I figured that, but I just meant like all the way inside the building.
Follow me first, and then
Okay.
we'll see what's going on. We'll have a better view from where I want to get to, and then we can make a plan from there. Jonathan, you could come with us as well, and just stay behind the building back over here.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
I just totally lost you guys. Where'd you go?
The building to the north of where those 3 are, we're behind that building.
Ah, okay. I was prepping some stuff.
We were sneaking around from the DM is what we were doing.
That's right.
So yeah, you see that actually let me draw a quick thing here. Actually, hold on one second. I got a better idea. Do I have another quick idea that I don't know if I can actually prep or not. Let me look at one quick thing here. Do I have... I don't know if I do. Where is... Okay, there's that. Where is... Ah, here we go. Gonna say I can just like re-add these carts to the map here super quick. We'll say We'll say how they have this one like backed in. They're like taking up the whole street here. So they're doing something kind of like that. There we go. Okay. Zoom out for chat. So again, these carts are pretty tall, so they probably provide some cover to where they can't see you, but they're also pretty busy. You are able to see it's not just the three of them. You have seen some cultists and some acolytes also helping them. Like, the three of them will, like, take stuff to the door, and then people on the inside are taking it deeper in.
But we can clearly see that they are cultists and acolytes of fame of what we've been tracking down.
Yes.
All right. So we'll relay that to Leosin.
So, seems like we definitely have the right spot.
So now what do we do? Can we get a guesstimate on how many people we've seen coming and going?
You'd guess 5. Well, with the three of them, 5 or 6.
Have we seen any other like leader figures that we've seen before with the cultists?
Nope. This street also is very quiet. There's very little traffic on this like back alley street. Leosin says, or go ahead.
What do you guys want to do? And Leosin can respond.
These guys don't seem that tough. I say we just take them.
Gex, what's the rules for fighting in the streets?
Well, in Waterdeep, if you are fighting in the streets, you could get locked up, and if the result of major injury or death, the same can be put upon you.
So what you're saying is we should get inside the building first.
The kid is learning, the kid is learning.
So we take these guys out real quick, and then we head inside.
I don't know. I kind of got the impression these guys might be a little tougher than the average cultist and acolyte that we've faced before. These guys didn't have the same vibe, I guess.
Yeah. Also, thing I noticed is they're smart. They were trying to get us kicked off the caravan by using their cunning rather than just their strength. It could be a setup to get us to fight and get us in trouble here, causing something out in the street.
Well, here's a couple other options that I can throw your way. I have 3 guys nearby. I could have them block the other end of the street, and if anybody approaches, say that it's Harper business. Or I could have 1 or 2 of them do that and have 1 or 2 of them like join us for this fight, maybe even the odds. It's up to you guys.
So, what do you guys think?
No thoughts?
I'm always of the mindset I'd like to get to know a little bit more. Maybe I could sneak in See what's what on the inside, maybe?
I'll leave that up to you, but you're going to have to find some way of being really loud if you need help.
Oh, don't you worry. If I need help, I'm not shy.
Yeah, just scream like a little girl and we'll come running.
Okay, Paladin. Just remember the address for your girlfriend. We might need her. Okay, I'm gonna go kind of see what's what, and I'll get back to you then. Oh, scream, make some kind of noise. So Gex is gonna cast invisibility.
Okay.
Even though he's invisible, he is still being cautious, staying as quiet as possible.
So as you get closer to the carts, you can start to see some of the stuff they're unloading. Like, some of it is still, like, heavily boxed up. Like, they're just in boxes. You can't see inside the boxes. But some of it you're starting to see, like, there are crates and crates of healing potions. There's crates of, like, other kinds of potions. You do see one open box full of, like, just weapons. Just swords and spears and that sort of thing.
Do the weapons look just kind of ordinary, or?
Those ones do, yeah. I mean, they might be of a higher grade, but yes.
And just those three guys right up front, or
Yeah.
other than the ones that say coming and going in and out of the building, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But as you can imagine, these guys are basically doing this. Like, they're grabbing something, going to the door. Grabbing something, going to the door. Just back and forth constantly. Sometimes they're, like, taking a break and they're, like, stopping and chatting with each other.
He's gonna kind of observe this for a little bit, maybe a few minutes, and kind of watch see when they take a break, and then when they take a break, he is gonna try to. Is the door open?
Yeah, they have it like propped open since they're moving stuff in and out.
Okay. So after kind of watching that for a few minutes, whenever there's the next break, he's going to attempt to kind of slip past and then slide into the door.
Yeah, so we'll do this. They stop for a second to, like, rest, and they're just sitting there talking to each other. Also, let me look at one thing here. They're talking to each other in... What languages do you all know?
Draconic and Goblin.
That's what
I know
Gex...
Draconic Elvish.
Well, you guys wouldn't be able to hear. You're too far away. But I mean Gex.
Common and Goblin.
Okay. So they're speaking to each other in a language that you do not know. And you know that it's not Draconic because maybe you've at least heard Draconic. So you could maybe make it out like, oh, this is Draconic, but I don't know what they're saying. This, you have no idea what they're saying. Okay, so you slip into the front door, and I'm going to change maps here again. 1 second. I do have Fog of War set up on this map, and I'm going to have to, we're going to have to just pretend like the other peeps are not here. One second. Okay. So you find a little entryway, and there's 2 doors, and these doors are closed. A door to sort of the left, and then a door towards like the bottom.
Going up to the doors, is there like a lot of noise on the other side of him?
Which one?
He's gonna eventually do both, but do the one first or counterclockwise.
So I'm gonna say the 1, 2, yeah, that one you just pinged. You are not hearing anything, but the southern door you are.
Okay. Is it loud?
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
Does it open out or in?
Both of them would open into the room.
So he's kind of staying out of the path of the doorways, but he is kind of keeping an ear out, listening, and then waiting to see if anybody makes a movement to come in or out.
Yep, so far no movement.
He's gonna just look at the handle, and he's just gonna kind of look at him briefly, see if there's like any traps or anything like that on the door.
Nope, door looks clean.
Okay, and then he's gonna actually just barely try it. Is it like just a push on it, or is there like a handle, or?
It's just a turn knob door.
Okay. He's gonna cautiously grab hold of it and just very slowly try to turn it.
Okay. So you open the door to that room and there's nobody in it? There is a window to the outside.
Alright. Any doors or anything in here?
Yes, I need a... There we go. 2 more doors.
Do you hear anything at either of the door?
Nope. By the way, the room that you are in looks to be a small office area. Just a desk and a chair, and you see maybe a couple of candles. There's like some wall torches. I will say that any paperwork that is there is nothing of interest.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. So.
Yep.
I was going to look at each of the door, kind of see if they appear to be locked or trapped.
Nope, they look good.
Gonna try the top one first.
Okay. Yep, no issues there. It's a little bedroom sleeping area.
He's not gonna mess with that. He's gonna close it very quietly. Then he's gonna try to do the same thing on the next room.
All right, same thing.
Okay, so looks like an office, a couple places to sleep for maybe gods to rest. Okay, because he's kind of making some notes, what to tell everybody else. So he's gonna go back out to that other main room.
And all of
Carefully.
a sudden, this door swings open.
He freezes.
1 second. And an acolyte walks into this room. And you'll see he opens the door and he walks out. All right, that door's already open, but he walks outside.
But he's gonna keep an eye out for that guy to come walking back.
So yeah, by the way, this door opened and closed. So he like closed it.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
and go ahead.
Here's Gex's plan. So like the hinge is right on the side where Gex is at, right? On the side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna stand there as close to the door as he can. So when the acolyte comes through, he's gonna try to slip in before the door gets shut again.
Okay. So here comes the acolyte. Bum, 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 bum. He goes into the darkness, so you follow him. Let's do. I want to do a check. Let's just do a straight. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Okay, you're good. All right, let me unveil this entire thing here. So, what we've got here is we have got basically... I'm going to actually delete that guy. So you have a massive warehouse. It's kind of like a... Not necessarily a two-floor operation. It's a single floor, but there's like a sunken area that kind of goes down a little bit. And you see, a number of cultists and acolytes moving around, like storing stuff. You also see somebody new. You see, actually, I'm just gonna do a pop-up for this guy. You see this guy down in like the lower area. And you can see he's kind of like bossing the guys around a little bit. So you figure he might be some kind of leader or something. But yeah, big muscular guy with a big two-handed axe and an eye patch.
Snake with an axe.
And then you also notice that, and I'm gonna draw something here real quick. There's an area right over here. This blue area that I'm drawing. That is an area where there are some cages set up, and there are people in those cages.
Oh, okay. I believe I got the intel now. I gotta get back out to the guys. Tell them and Leosin about this.
So were you going to try and do the same thing, wait for somebody to open the door and then sneak out?
Yep.
Okay. So I will say that, yeah, this guy here exits the building. And go ahead and give me another stealth check. Okay, you're good. Alright, this guy comes back in. We'll go back to road map here.
So then Gex is gonna make his back way back to the guys the same way he did before. So
Yep.
out and around the wagon and all the way back to him. And kind of get there, and then he'll take down invisibility. Okay, I'm back. Sorry it took so long. I had to wait for my moment to get inside.
You learn anything valuable?
Yeah. This is definitely the spot. It's got your warehouse with all the goods that they're processing here. And it had cages. They had people in it. I didn't get a good look at them, but definitely some cages with maybe some prisoners or slaves. I wasn't sure, but you definitely have reason to arrest them or whatever you need to do, Leosin.
Arresting them is not why we're here. We're not the police.
Well,
if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I know what you're saying. They also got a guy for that too. Big guy with an axe and an eye patch.
That sounds like fun.
Guy.
So what you're
he's a pretty
saying,
big guy.
or go ahead.
He's a pretty big guy, and there's several of the acolytes and many of the cultists like we fought before. I would say I didn't really count each one of them, but I would say we're looking at about 7 or 8 on the inside, and the big guy plus those 3 guys out front.
So like two or three of them for each of us. That sounds fair.
Oh, you definitely are a spunky one.
Well, I suppose if I were to set the building on fire from the outside, that's probably going to draw some attention, so that we probably shouldn't do that.
And it would put the prisoners in danger too, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
But do you happen to know any type of sleep spell?
As I check his sheet, because I don't remember. No, I don't have anything like that. I do have the ability to create like this fog over a pretty wide area, and that's really good for like blinding and confusing enemies.
Hey, I can see pretty good and stuff like that too. Yeah, I remember you did that in that one battle.
And of course I can use the fire, but you got to be really careful with that.
All right, well, first task is to get rid of these 3.
Well, if he puts his fog stuff up, if you guys follow me, I can guide you through, and they may not be able to see us and get on the inside.
Oh, we're going to have to fight them eventually. I'd rather fight them out here than fight everybody in together. If we could have the fog spell prepared, and then once we engage these guys, cast the fog spell in the doorway. That should at least slow some things down.
Sounds like a good idea. Should I have my men block off the street, or should we not involve them, or what do you want to do?
Blocking off the street, maybe keeping the city watch out of here might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty quiet around here anyway.
I'm not sure how much the Harpers have sway with the Waterdeep City Guard.
Pretty good, actually.
Somebody's going to have some splaining to do when we're done.
Gex is kind of making a gesture, kind of holding up a hand, kind of as he stands behind Leosin and kind of pointing at Leosin.
All right. Here's what we should do. You 3 cast spells. As soon as those spells are cast, we will cross the street and engage directly.
Sounds good.
And I think with that, before we go into any more planning,
Yep.
we'll actually wrap up the session right there. So the big fight will start at the start of next session on Tuesday.
Nice.
Sounds good.
So get ready, chat. Big fight. Actually, probably a couple big fights in a row. We'll see.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you're gonna have to clear out the inside at some point, I would assume.
Jonathan may be able to talk him down.
Yeah. There's no dragons here that you know of. Yeah. Is there such a thing as a phase dragon? Can I just like spawn one in? Is that a thing?
Jonathan will just talk it into going somewhere else.
Yep.
Jonathan
if it
is the
works, it
real
works.
Cult of the Dragons leader.
Wouldn't that be something?
Wow. It fits. He's a hothead. Holy cow.
Well, good stuff, everybody. But yeah, we'll wrap it up right there. So for those who are watching, thanks for checking out the stream. Be live tomorrow with some more Hades 2. But yeah, hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you then.